Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For anybody who's new, my name is Zaylee. I just want to start off by apologizing because I have not filmed a video in like over a month, close to a month, over a month. I don't know, it's been a while. Life got really crazy and I won't be talking about it much. Actually, I won't be talking about it in today's video, but I will film for you guys very soon a bit of a life update and where I've been and what's happened. Yeah, anyway, I'm back. I'm going to start regular uploads all over again. So I do apologize that I have been pretty slack with YouTube, but I am back. So let's just jump straight in. It was nice to have a break, but I'm so ready to film again. I'm probably going to be so like all over the place because I feel like really nervous to be filming because it's been so long, but let's just jump straight in. So today's video, I'm just going to be nice and chill. It's a chill video. I'm just going to do my makeup with a bunch of my new favorite beauty products. So some of this stuff you guys may have seen, some of it might be newer, especially because I've had a bit of a break, so I don't stop purchasing makeup even when I'm not filming. So these are just some of my absolute favorite products right now. Some of them are like definitely newer things on the market. Some of them have been around for a little while, but I'm just gonna chat, get ready, and yeah, it's just gonna be chill, and you can see as I'm using them my favorite makeup products. So the first one is skincare, but I just want to quickly talk about this because it's super affordable and I really like it. This is by Physicians Formula. This is the Refreshmint Cucumber and Bamboo Eye Depuffer. So when I was in the States, when was I there? 2018, I was in Japan and Hawaii, and whilst I was there, I brought a bunch of Milk makeup products and I was obsessed with their cooling water stick, and unfortunately I can't actually get my hands on it here in Australia unless I use like a forwarding service. And anyway, so I really just can't get it, or unless I want to buy it off eBay for like 10 times the price, and I'm not doing that. So I've done a little bit of research to see what other eye depuffers I could find, and I found this one by Physicians Formula. So it's really, really great. If you're somebody who suffers from puffy eyes, a lot of the times, especially fresh in the morning, I'm quite puffy. As the day goes on, definitely that puff really goes down. But first thing in the morning when I wake up and I have to kind of get ready to work, I don't have time to wait for my, my eyes to depuff. I go in with this product here, and you can see like I have used quite a bit of it already, and I just really, really like it. It's got this nice refreshing kind of feel. If you've ever used like the one by Milk, it's pretty much the exact same thing, except for this one is a lot more affordable and I could get my hands on it, which is awesome. So yeah, I've been absolutely loving this. It's a really great kind of start to your makeup, just to really freshen up that entire under eye area before you jump in with your products. Now, as far as primer goes, I don't have anything new. I'm still obsessing over this Cover FX blurring primer. This is probably one of the best blurring products I have come across. I'll just show you guys that packaging. I've definitely used this quite a few times on my channel before. I just really love it. It just completely minimizes the pores, makes them completely blurred out and like they're not even there. It's only really kind of here just that I really need it. Definitely the best blur primer I've ever come across. So I really, really enjoy that one. And such a little goes a long way as well, which is awesome. Now, as far as foundation goes, I've got two that I've really been kind of loving. And I don't know, does anybody else do this? When I kind of get like newer makeup or I've got something that I'm really obsessed with, I'll keep it in the boxes for so long before I finally just go, oh my gosh, chuck out the packaging. One of them, I'll just quickly show you both, but the Pretty Fresh foundation by Colourpop. This isn't the one that I'm going to be using today, but if you guys do want to see my thoughts and opinions on this one, then definitely let me know. It's a tinted moisturizer. I've really, really been enjoying this one. But the one that I've been like uber obsessed with, and I like these two for different reasons, but this is the one that I wanted to put in today's video, is the Smashbox Full Cover 24-Hour Foundation. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of this foundation. I'm sure that you have seen it, and there's a good reason why a lot of people are loving it, because it is unreal. Now, definitely something that I've learned is a little goes a long way. As you can see, like I really my skin. I don't really have any acne or anything right now. I don't really have any discoloration or anything that overly needs covering. If you're somebody who's got like a lot of acne, a lot of hyperpigmentation, a lot of things that you want to cover, then this product will be great for you. If you have anywhere from oily to combo skin, I think that you'd really like this. If you have dry skin, I'm not so sure. It may cling to dry patches because it is so full coverage, but I really enjoy this. So a little goes such a long way. So this has just been my absolute favorite foundation right now. So I'm just going to be using just a tiny bit. And the thing that I like about this is just how full coverage it is. Like, it covers literally everything, but it's great because the less you use, and you can really kind of sheer it out, but yet you still get this really like flawless base, and it's so good. Or if I was going out or something like that for the night, I would like really kind of go in ham and really pack this down, and it just wears so well, you know, like it's super full coverage, it's super long lasting, and it just looks really beautiful on the skin. I advertised, I believe, as a matte, but it's definitely more of like a semi-matte, which is way more up my alley. I personally am not a big fan of super matte foundations. I just don't like the way that looks on the skin. I like something that's got a little bit more of a sheen to it, because I just feel like that is more realistic to what our skin looks like. And you can see how little I've used and how much coverage I've gotten already. Like, that's what I love about this foundation. It would last you forever because such a small amount of it goes such a long way. Now, I have worn this one so many times, and personally for me, I feel like my favorite way to apply it is definitely with a brush. I have used it with a sponge quite a few times, but I just prefer a brush, which really isn't actually much like me because I usually like a sponge girl. I feel like if you were to try it and you were to use too much, you'd be like, this is the crappiest foundation I've ever used. And I know when I first got it, like, I definitely used way too much. I did not realize how full coverage it was, and I really overdid it, and I didn't like the way it looked. But by using less, you definitely get a much more beautiful application. It looks so much more flattering on the skin. So if you are interested in this foundation, or you own this foundation and you're like, I hate it, try using less, because less is definitely more with this one. Now, as far as concealers go, I've been uber obsessed with this one lately. This is the Benefit Boing, I think that's what it's called, Cakeless Concealer. So it looks like this, kind of looks like a pencil with a little eraser on the top. This is really great. Such a nice full coverage concealer, and once again, like, such a little goes a long way. You don't need a lot. I really like to focus the majority of my concealer right up into the inner corner because that's where my darkness is, and then just feather the rest out. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender to blend this out. And if you read online the claims for this one, it's like, once again, full coverage. It's meant to be non-creasing, and it also advertises that it's lightweight feeling, which is so true. Like, you definitely get that nice full coverage, yet it doesn't feel heavy, which I love. And I think I've spoken about this in previous videos. I am so like over really heavy, kind of cakey concealers. The older that I get, I just don't want anything that sits so heavily underneath the eye. I want something that feels lightweight but still gives me that coverage, and this concealer is definitely it. And it really doesn't crease, which is awesome. Like, I always set my concealers, mostly because I like to brighten up underneath that area with a bit of powder, but it definitely is very creaseless. I think depending on your eyes, like, you'll never truly get a concealer that won't 100% crease, but this one comes pretty close to it, and it's super full coverage, lightweight, covers all that discoloration, darkness. It's beautiful. And yeah, so that's another product that I've been loving lately. And see, I did this thing with the packaging, all these products, and I just keep keeping them in the packaging, and it's so bulky to store. I really need to stop doing that. Does anybody else do that? Let me know down below. Now, to set my face, I really don't have anything new. I'm still really into setting my face with like the MAC. This is the Mineralize Skinfinish. So I'm just going to take this brush by Morphe and just like set underneath my eye. And that's the thing that I love about this foundation. I don't think I mentioned it before, but you really don't need to set it. I kind of will put a little bit of powder just right around the corner of my mouth, a little bit on my nose, because foundation always seems to kind of come off my nose, maybe a tiny bit in the center of my forehead, but that's it. Like I really don't need to set my whole face with this foundation. Like it's pretty it's fully transfer proof. Like there's no foundation on my fingers there, it's not coming off. So once it sets, that's it, it's not moving. So I love that. Less products on the face, so been really into that. And yeah, I love that you don't have to set it. Now I'm still obsessed with this Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. Been really into cream contouring this year, like really into it. I just love how natural it looks, so pretty, and it's so easy to use. So just stamp a little onto the face, and then I use this stippling brush, which is pretty manky, like it's falling apart. I really need a new one. This one's by Real Techniques. And just stipple this in, and it's so seamless. It just blends straight into the skin. It doesn't like patch off or look funny. It just sits so well with any foundation, and I'm just really like this, just to warm up the face, give a little bit of extra color back in there. It's really pretty, and like look at that, so super easy to blend out. And then if you ever kind of like overdo it, you just can grab your foundation brush and or whatever you use, sponge, and kind of just like go over it a little bit. And such a little of this goes such a long way as well. Like I feel like I'll never run out of this, just because like I barely have to squeeze it, and there's just still so much product on the tip of it, so it's awesome. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that contour just on my forehead as well. I'm just once again blending it out with that stippling brush. I'm just taking it right up into the hairline as well, just so that it looks more natural. Just pushing it in to the hair. And the great thing about this product as well is, once again, you do not need to set it. Like once you've blended it out, it is just like self-setting, so you don't need to like put any other products over the top of it, unless of course you want to deepen up the color. I don't really feel the need to do that. I like it as it is, and I just think that looks so pretty. Loving it. Okay, let's move on. We might just keep going with the base products, and then we'll move on to the eyes. Now for blush, I have been so obsessed with this blush by MAC. This is a part of their Mineralize Skinfinish range. This is the shade Warm Soul. So this isn't definitely a new product. Like Warm Soul has been around for years. I just have never purchased it in the past, and I recently, like in the last 2 months or so, I picked it up. I think I saw a swatch on like MAC's Instagram page, and I was like, wow, that is so pretty. And I thought it was going to be just like the perfect color for the warmer months, which is so true. I mean, have a look at this color, guys. It is so stunning. It's more of a sheen, like it's definitely not a matte blush, so if you don't like that little bit of sheen in your blush, this wouldn't be for you. I personally love it, especially coming into summer and the warmer months. I just think it is just so pretty, and this shade is just unreal. Like, and it doubles up so well. Like I've used this before as blush and bronzer, and it just looks so pretty. It just gives such a beautiful flush. So just going in with my Sigma, this is like the F40, and I'm just going to warm up the cheeks. And you can really kind of sheer this one out or build it up, and it looks beautiful either way. And this color just, I think, would be so versatile for so many skin tones, and it's just so pretty. Like this is probably one of my favorite blushes by MAC that I think I own. All my other blushes are like pretty much matte blushes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like all matte. So this is my first like mineralized one, and I think it's definitely one of my faves. I really like this color. It's just so pretty, and I like to even take just like a little bit on the nose, and just to like add some warmth all over the face. I've been really kind of into that, just making everything look a little bit more natural. And once again, if you ever think you've overdone it, just get your brush, pat back over, just makes everything more settled. For highlight, did I even get out a highlight? What am I thinking? I didn't even get out a highlight. Hold on. Okay, so still obsessed with this. This is And I feel like I can say this because I've been using it so much. It deserves the title. The Dior Backstage Glow Palette. This is my favorite highlighter of all time. Absolute all time. The formula on this is so unreal. It's so pretty. It's just so buttery. It's just stunning. I like to take these two colors, even a little bit of this pink, and just tap it off. And I just think that this is just the most prettiest highlight I've ever seen. It always looks amazing on the skin. It's never choppy. It's just, I don't know, there is something about this. It's so ethereal. It's just so beautiful. I rarely ever gravitate towards any of my other highlights anymore, because this one has just, ever since I picked it up, become my absolute fave. And I know it's Dior, so it's it's expensive. I get that, but it is worth it in my opinion, every penny. It always just looks so damn stunning on the skin, and I just can't not use this. It's my fave. It's I could literally get rid of every other highlight that I own and just use this one. So that is how much I absolutely love it. Now, as far as setting sprays go, I have two that I've been really obsessed with. The Beauty Blender Redo Set and Refresh Spray and the Farsali Rose Gold. So both are quite hydrating and give a glow to the skin. The Farsali probably gives a little bit more of a glow than the Redo. So, and you have to be more careful, I find, with this one. You've really got to spray it from a distance. You can overdo it. But once you learn how to use it, it's very beautiful. I love the gold flakes in it as well. I was so stoked when I saw this on Sephora Australia's website. I've been waiting forever. And the Redo as well is really nice by Beauty Blender. So you give it a good shake. It has two caps, so the first cap, the second cap. I might use this one. And ugh, tastes bad. Just cools down the face as well, which is nice because it's pretty darn hot today. So those are two of my favorite setting sprays right now. And look, today's look is not going to be anything groundbreaking, let's be real. It's just, I just wanted to show you guys things that I've been loving lately, and these have just been my favorite products right now. I've really been just gravitating towards them consistently. Poni Cosmetics Brow Powder. Move on to lips and then to eyes. We'll do it backwards today. I really don't have any new lip liners or anything like that, but I have been really into a really kind of natural lip, so just quite effortless. So I really minimally line them. And I've been really into glosses or real sheeny type of lip glosses or lipsticks. So I've really been enjoying the MAC, the Love Me lipsticks. I'm sure you guys have seen these. How amazing is the packaging on this as well? MAC has killed it. This is in the shade Laissez-Faire. I don't know. I'll put it in the description bar, but it's a really kind of creamy, pretty color. And then I like to go in with a gloss over the top and just create a really minimal, kind of summery lip. Looks really nice as it wears off as well, as opposed to a super bold color where you have to be a little bit more particular. Now all that's really left to do is eyes. So honestly guys, on the daily, when I'm working, and I work Monday through to Friday, I really don't like to go too over the top with eyeshadow looks and stuff like that. I like to kind of keep it simple, and something that I like to do is just buff some color into my lash line and put on some mascara and call it a day. So I'm gonna go in with this Blushing Berries palette by Dose of Colors. I'm even gonna use the little brushy thing that comes in here, and I'm just gonna take, I think I'm gonna take this shade just here and just tap it off. And what I like to do is just close my eye and then just go in and just buff about halfway across, give or take. And then I might just switch over actually to another brush and just blend it out. This brush is by Wayne Goss. Just really kind of buff it out. I don't want it to be like anything too crazy, just super simple. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Usually, like, if I'm going to work, I'd probably just use like a nice brown or something. But today I thought I'd go in with a different color, and I'm really liking this purple color. And then the last thing is really to put on some mascara. Now, my favorite mascara right now is by NARS, and I remember when this first came out, like, there were a lot of reviews that were good, but then there was a lot of reviews that were bad, and it actually swayed my opinion, and I didn't end up purchasing it, which I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. Well, you should read reviews because it can help you with purchasing, but I should have probably just bit the bullet and brought it, because this is probably like, this is my newest favorite mascara right now. So this is the NARS Climax mascara. The packaging is super cute, and this just gives my lashes so much length and so much volume. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge. It's just like, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna put it on for you guys. I naturally have really long lashes, so I am quite lucky like that. And I'm gonna scoot in nice and close to the camera here to show you. So I always curl my lashes, always before applying any mascara. This is what the wand looks like, just in case you're curious. And I'm going to just do a few coats, and it just builds so well. Like, I find 2 coats is plenty. It gives me the longest lashes, the fullest lashes, and it just like wears really well and just like stays in place all day. It doesn't smudge. It's just honestly like my favorite. Like, look at that. That's 1 coat. 1 coat. Are you kidding me? I need a mirror. And another thing that I like to do is just, if with any leftover product, just take it kind of in the outer corner and just blend. Like, this is not anything crazy as far as an eyeshadow look goes, but I actually find it to be super effective and just look really, really pretty, and it's easy to do. So that's it, guys. These are all of my go-to kind of favorite makeup products right now that I've absolutely been loving, and this is kind of how I do wear my makeup on a daily as well, so nothing too over the top crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the things that I've absolutely been loving, and definitely let me know down below what you guys have been loving. I really want to hear what makeup products you've been into right now. Thanks again for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Weekly beauty videos, I promise. I'm so sorry for my absence. And yeah, check out my other videos listed down below. And thanks again, guys. I feel so weird with this outro. I was like, it's been so long. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.